What's up everyone, KnK here, and this June news report is brought to you by Patreon. Patreon, where promises are paid for. Oh, and Loot Crate, so I'll just play the Loot Crate video that I made to be a generic video to be on all my stuff, like the quick reviews and things. This video is brought to you by Loot Crate. Do you like cool mystery boxes that are full of cool stuff? Go to lootcrate.com/KnK and put KnK in the coupon code to receive 10% off your order. It helps you help me help you help me. Remember, lootcrate.com/KnK, coupon code KnK. Now to our video. Now that I got most of the things that are going to make me money out of the way, I'll do one more later on because it goes with what I'm going to be talking about. First, I hope you guys enjoyed the horror movie remake month I did last month. That was frustrating. I'm sure you could tell my frustration. I enjoyed it by hating it at the same time. And God, were those movies painful to watch. Especially A Nightmare on Elm Street. Ugh, that was very painful. But you know what? That means I have the remakes out of the way now. So I only have 3 Halloween films left. I have 2 Friday the 13th films. Jason X and Freddy vs. Jason, if I count it. We'll see what happens there. I know they count it as a Jason movie, not a Freddy movie, but we'll see. And then obviously I still have to eventually tackle Nightmare on Elm Street 2 to 6 and New Nightmare. We'll figure that out at some point. Like I said, that will come later. Maybe eventually I'll tackle those, or maybe not. Either way, I don't care. I am done with the remakes, which is awesome. I hope you enjoyed my Denver Pop Culture Con footage. Couple interviews I got to do, especially with Tara Strong, Colleen Klinkenbeer, and Clifford Chapin. Bunch of the authors, comic book artists. Had a lot of fun, a lot of great time interviewing these people. It just sucks that my microphone decided to die that Sunday morning of the convention. So if you watched a lot of the interviews, you would hear just the background noise and stuff that came from my camcorder, because I had to record it from the mic that I'm using right now, which is the one attached to the camcorder, because it's the one that came with the camcorder. That kind of sucks, but whatever. I had a lot of fun interviewing Afua Richardson, who was the lady that did like Black Panther and stuff. Although she still hasn't responded with what her question or her answer was to the song that would describe her life. We're going to have to start hitting her up on Twitter to get that answer. I doubt she's even watching this video, so I don't know why I'm saying this, but whatever. I want to know if there is some chance you are watching this video. It was a fun time because it was also my birthday weekend, because my birthday was that Saturday. I got this Spider-Man Omnibus, the Clone Saga Omnibus for Spider-Man, which I've never read the Clone Saga from the 90s. Those came out just as I was stopping to read Marvel Comics in the 90s. I kind of stopped at X-Men during Age of Apocalypse, stopped Spider-Man, like I said, right before Clone Saga. So I never read those, so I'm going to finally get to experience the good, the bad? Oh, no. It's probably mostly bad. Speaking of comic books, I've also been enjoying, because they finally brought out the 4th omnibus for the 70s, Silver Age, Bronze Age Spider-Man era. I finished up all the issues that Stan Lee wrote. Just read through the Death of Gwen Stacy. Those have been great. I read the entire Silver Age era of Flash, which was awesome. It's the first time I've ever actually read an entire character from one era. Although I guess now, since I'm in Spider-Man Volume 4, I have finished the Silver Age of Spider-Man, which means now I have read 2 heroes' entire era from one specific era of comics. Sweet! That's awesome. Moving past that, I hope you guys also enjoyed my Simpsons Classic Era Worst Top 10 video. I know it was actually quite interesting because it got a lot of people's panties in a bunch when they were looking at the episodes on my list, because I don't know if they've realized, some people, that that's my worst for the classic era, which means their favorite episodes. So something had to go in that top 10. I couldn't just say, I'm going to do a top 10 list. Principal and the Pauper, Principal and the Pauper, Principal and the Pauper, Principal and Pauper, Principal Pauper. That would be redundant and defy the whole point. But yeah, it was interesting seeing a few people lose their cool on that video just because I talked negatively about the classic era of The Simpsons. Come on, guys. There's a reason I specifically set rules. It had to be between seasons 1 to the non-holdover episodes of Season 9, because that made it a whole lot harder. Some Sentai news. First, Denjimon has been fully subtitled by Bernadette Subs. I think it was Bernadette Subs. But Denjimon has been fully subbed, so that's another Sentai series off the list to be fully subtitled. Metallic Fan Subs is nearly done with Jacka. They should be putting out the last batch any time now. I have watched 18 episodes so far, so that's going to be my next Sentai review, assuming that the subs do come out in a timely manner and not like 2 years from now. I figured I might as well do the shows from the 70s in order since I did Go Ranger last year. I'll do Jacka, Battle Fever, Denjimon, Sun Vulcan, and then I'll meet right where I already had done Go-Go 5. Go-Go 5. Go-Go 5. Also, I hope you enjoyed my Go Ranger review. I hope you thank me for suffering that painful, hateful series. Ugh, for you guys. Ugh. I'm going to be scarred for a long time for that series. At least until I review either Goseiger or Ninja. Or Kyuranger. Or Tokuger. Or Kyoruger. Or Turbo Ranger. I also just finished recording my review for Ray Earth Season 2. Look for that in probably the next week, 2 weeks. Probably not going to be until after July 4th holiday. Other Sentai news. I asked Shout Factory what was going on with their Sentai releases, because usually we've had a Sentai release announced before the next one would come out on video for a while now, and we have nothing. We don't know what the next one is going to be. There was Bruno from MMPR Toys. I know that hinted at 5-Man, and nothing has come out of that. I know I kind of briefly mentioned this in the last news report. According to Shout Factory, they don't have the license to any more Sentai shows. At the moment, who knows what that means? Maybe it means they're not going to get any more. I hope not. That would kind of suck. I'm just going to continue on with my schedule of Jacka and Shinkinger, Battle Fever J, and going from there. And just seeing where I go before I decide if I'm just going to tackle the fan subs of Opera Ranger and move up from there. I'm probably going to give Shout Factory at least the rest of this year before I decide if I'm going to tackle Opera Ranger fan subs to review Opera Ranger. I'd rather not, but if that's what I'm going to have to do, that's what I'm going to have to do, because my top 10 Sentai series video list is all revolving around Opera Ranger. Juspion is coming out August 27th from Kraken Releasing. No, Kraken Releasing is Garo, who have not announced anything either recently. What the hell's going on here? But Discotek has given Juspion a solid release date of August 27th. You can pre-order it at Rightstuf, and if you go to the Rightstuf sharesale link I have in the description below, you can pre-order Juspion from that. You'll get me credits so that I can make some money eventually, because right now I only have about $12 in sharesale saved up from Rightstuf. Mostly it's been from my Rightstuf purchases, Avant Nebula's Rightstuf purchase, and I want to say Pastacat has ordered something for himself from my Rightstuf link, but I'm not sure if he actually did that yet or not. So go to rightstuf.com. Like I said, there's a link I have in the description that'll take you to the sharesale link, since it's not like I have like Rightstuf Kaiju no Kami doesn't exist. That'd be cool though. It would be cool. Speaking of me or the website for Creativity by Design, would any of you like to do blog writing for the websites? We don't have the ability to pay anyone right now, so it's just going to be basically send us an article, or you can post an article on our blog. We'll make sure you get credit for it. We'll try to promote it as much as we can. But in the meantime, till we're really making money, we can't pay anyone. But if you'd like to write for the blog, to get any articles you'd like to have posted, and you aren't really sure where, and you were thinking about it, but you're not sure really if you want to, or you have no place to put it except for like Facebook or something, come send us an email at kaijunokami@gmail.com. Put blog writing for the website as the subject headline. Let us know what you'd like to do. We've got 2 people that have been interested in it, and this is kind of where the ideas stem from. One of them always goes to my panels at conventions. We haven't heard from her recently. I don't know if she ever got Karolika's email she sent back to her or not. And then there was another guy on Facebook I was talking to about doing it, because he was thinking about doing some stuff, especially because we have a lot of differing opinions. So he'd like to post some reviews for the blog that are different from my opinions, from my video reviews, and so forth. So yeah, if you'd like to do some blog writing, definitely come hit us up. Like I said, you'll get credit for it, even if we can't pay for you. I can pay it for you right now. And then this way, though, it can also be some good experience you could put on your resume. You can be like, yeah, I did wrote on a blog for a press outlet. Because, I mean, technically, even if we are this very, 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 very tiny, we are technically a press outlet. Because I do have an official business license and all that stuff. Another thing I wanted to bring up was E3 was a couple weeks ago. Which, what did you guys think of E3? I thought E3 was kind of garbage. But at the same time, it's kind of what I expected. So I'm not sure if I'm happy it matched my expectations or saddened that it matched my expectations. I guess it could be a little bit of both columns. Either way, E3 sucked. It was so boring. Ubisoft can usually put on a decent press conference, something that has like entertaining bits. This year, I was bored. And Square's press conference was crap. Final Fantasy VII that they kept saying, oh, Final Fantasy VII is coming out in March, coming out in March, coming out in March. But what they didn't tell you is that it's Final Fantasy VII Episode 1, and even the box doesn't reflect that. It's just Episode 1 of who knows how many episodes. For all we know, by the time they finish this remake of Final Fantasy VII, you could have some episodes on PS4, some episodes on PS5, and the rest of the episodes on PS6. And then on PS6 or PS7, they'll just bring out a Final Fantasy VII Complete Edition. There you go. PS7 Final Fantasy VII Complete Edition. But yeah, E3 was a lot of garbage this year. There wasn't really any games that wowed me. Nothing that blew my expectations out of the water. Nothing where I said, I need to own that game. Nothing where I said, oh my god, I need to go out and get a Switch right now, even though I can't afford a Switch. A whole lot of crap. Crap. I'm like, oh, you know what? If you just, like, either announce an Onimusha 2 remaster or a Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver remaster, I'll be happy. Couldn't even get that. Couldn't get one of those. All these frickin' remasters announced, and it couldn't be an Onimusha 2 remaster or a Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. What the fuck? Anyway, going forward, you probably noticed I had recently put up Gamera the Super Monster, my old review of it. It got taken down from a copyright claim, blocked worldwide. The same thing happened to Godzilla vs. Megalon, which I currently have uploading at this exact moment in time. Or rather, I should say a second re-upload of Godzilla vs. Megalon, because I altered the footage that got claimed, because it got claimed for You Spin Me Around, because it was 11 seconds long, man. 11 seconds! Got definitely taken away their copyright for 11 seconds. So I edited that down, put it up, and then it got claimed for another scene of footage from Animal House, the Shout song. Because apparently, 11 seconds of footage is impounding on their ownership and copyright. Fuck you, YouTube! So hopefully you'll see a new upload of Godzilla vs. Megalon go up probably before this news report hit, if not right after. Unless I have to edit it and re-render it and re-upload it again. I'm watching you, YouTube. Well, obviously I'm watching YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I have to watch YouTube. Finally, next week I'm going to be doing Q&A 7. I have gotten only 7 people's questions in, which is actually kind of strange because it all fits onto one page this time around. Usually I have 3 to 4 pages of questions. I've gotten questions from Shay Smithers, The Russian Wanderer, Hopper Hell Psycho, Sonic Gamer, Chandler Chamberlain, Nolan Uno, and Aiden DeFreitas. Yeah, the one I can never pronounce, which I'll mess up again next week. I've got all your questions. I'm just like, wow, only 7 people have sent me questions. Usually it's more than that, but whatever. If that's what I have, that's what I have. It makes it for a short Q&A. For those of you, if you did not see my Q&A announcement video, I got something here from Denver Pop Culture Con that I'm going to be giving away in a drawing to those people that send me questions. I will do it at the end of the Q&A session. I'll just basically put your names on a sheet of paper, put you in something or other, and randomly draw a name out. And then the winner will get this from Overwatch. Basically it's Series 3 of little chibi type figures. Not sure if you can see that. But one of those is in this box. What's in the box, I do not know. I do not have access to the box because the box is sealed and I am not going to open it on you. Even though, granted, if I open it up and send it that way, it'd be much cheaper for shipping. But I advertise it as I will be giving you an unopened box of a figure, so that's what you're going to get. And what I would like you to do, post it on Twitter for me, tag me and all that cool stuff. You probably know the drill. This stuff is crazy with YouTube. Now we have to have people actually have to be clicking on the subscription and the like button and the bell because it affects ad revenue now, even though you'd think that it'd just be the video itself would affect ad revenue. Nope. Now it's got to be, did they like your video? Did they click like? Did they click subscribe? Are they just watching your videos because they like them but not subscribing to you? And did they click the bell? Because the bell is important. We got to have the bell. The bell needs to be rung. They got to have the bell, otherwise we're going to take away ad revenue because we're a bunch of dicks. That's all I've got. I do have one more thing I'm going to talk about, but I want it to be in its own video regarding Friday the 13th and KnK. So until next month, bye.